This dramatic crash at Toronto Pearson Airport left many wondering what went wrong. The aircraft, a Bombardier CRJ-900, flipped over on landing, but miraculously, all 80 passengers survived. So, what caused this accident? Let's break it down. One of the most likely causes was a hard landing. When an aircraft approaches the runway, the pilot needs to reduce the rate of descent and flare the nose slightly to ensure a smooth touchdown. In this case, it appears that the descent rate was too high, meaning the plane hit the ground with excessive force. A landing that hard can overload the landing gear and airframe, leading to structural failure. The next factor to consider is the landing gear. If the right landing gear failed upon impact, the aircraft would have tilted to the right, causing the wing to hit the ground. When a wingtip strikes the runway at high speed, the force can be enough to rip the wing from the fuselage, which in turn can destabilize the entire aircraft. The loss of one wing also means an imbalance in lift, potentially contributing to the plane flipping over. Pilot error is another strong possibility. The approach speed may have been too high, making it difficult to control the landing. Additionally, a lack of proper flare or improper handling in the final moments of descent could have led to the rough touchdown. Even experienced pilots can misjudge landing conditions, especially in challenging weather. Speaking of weather, wind conditions also play a crucial role. If the aircraft encountered wind shear or a sudden gust just before touchdown, it could have lost lift or been pushed down onto the runway harder than expected. However, reports indicate that the weather conditions were not extreme at the time of the crash, making this less likely to be a primary cause. Another consideration is the aircraft's structural integrity. The CRJ-900, like many modern aircraft, is designed with certain components that break away in a crash to protect the fuselage. The wings, for example, are attached in a way that allows them to separate under extreme stress rather than tearing apart the entire aircraft. This may explain why the fuselage remained mostly intact despite the severe impact. There was also speculation about ice or snow on the runway contributing to the accident. However, official reports suggest that the runway was dry at the time, making it unlikely that surface conditions played a major role. Looking at all the factors, the most probable explanation is a combination of excessive descent rate, possible pilot error, and structural failure in the landing gear and wing. The hard landing likely put too much stress on the aircraft, causing the right gear to collapse, the wing to detach, and the plane to flip. Fortunately, due to the aircraft's design and a rapid emergency response, all passengers survived. This incident highlights the importance of precise landing techniques, proper aircraft maintenance, and quick rescue operations in ensuring passenger safety.